have completed our 4 classes, and in class 1 we had kind of bridge course. We completed our basics. In second class again basics. In third class we started stress strain, and in fourth class we ended our lecture by going through thermal strain. So in today's lecture, that is our 5th class today, we are going to understand what is thermal stress, cause of thermal stress, and everything about it. And slowly we will grow in the chapter. So this will be the last topic of elasticity. So let's take what is called thermal stress. This heading is a fresh heading for you. So take a fresh heading as thermal stress. What is called thermal stress? Take down heading thermal stress. Now let's understand what was the basic idea behind stress. Basic idea is molecules are sitting at particular distance. That distance we said as critical distance. If you will try to disturb, हाँ कल थर्मल स्ट्रेस हुआ था, लेकिन कल हम लोग थर्मल स्ट्रेस को समझे नहीं थे ना. हम लोग थर्मल स्ट्रेस नहीं किए थे, कल हम लोग थर्मल स्ट्रेन किए थे. अभी थर्मल स्ट्रेस करना है आज. So understand, molecules are sitting, and these distances are known as critical distances. They are natural distances. If you will disturb these distances, then only stress will appear into the picture, right? But imagine, here you are about to heat the object. You are supplying heat now. You are heating the member. When you will heat the member, then what will happen? Naturally, this critical distance will increase, and it is not because of your intention. Naturally, when you will supply the heat, critical distance between the object will change, right? The distances will change between the objects. Now you understand one basic logic. If you will not allow them to change the distance, then stress will come into picture, right? Earlier what was there? You have a member. If you will pull the member, if you will push the member, if you will apply shear, if you will apply bending, if you will apply torsion, then intentionally you are changing the critical distances between the particles. That's why the entire particle is coming into stress. But here we are heating the object. When you will heat the object, then naturally critical distance will change between the object. And if you will not allow object to expand, if you will not allow object to expand, then only stress will develop. For example, if you have a rod, and what we done? But by nature, if we heat the metal, strain will occur automatically. Yeah, strain part is different. Strain will of course come into picture. What does it mean by strain? Strain has only one idea. If there is change in dimension, the change in dimension you divide by the original dimension. Of course, we have done this basic. If you are trying to understand thermal strain, then thermal strain means after the heat supply, how much length or how much area or how much volume is increasing. Okay, that is your change in dimension. But right now, thermal strain over. Right now we are trying to understand what is thermal stress. So in case of thermal stress, when you will supply heat to the object, what will happen? Molecules will try to go far away from each other. They will try to expand from each other. They will try to, the distance will increase automatically, naturally. Why the distance will increase? Because you are supplying some kind of heat. So this heat is carrying energy. That energy will get distributed uniformly or non-uniformly in the molecules. So molecules will be having more energy, so they will go apart. So this causes the expansion. So now here what is happening naturally? Expansion is happening naturally. So if you want to stop the expansion, then you have to apply some stopper. It is like if you have a bar here. Suppose this is the natural distance L is equal to 1 meter, and you are supplying heat here in the bar. So after the supplement of heat, what will happen? Your length will change by default, correct? Definitely length will change. Definitely length will increase. So suppose you supplied 10 joule heat for 10 seconds, and after the supply of 10 joule heat and after 1 second, you measured your length again, and you found that your new length became L plus del L, where this del L is a change in length. You can consider some 0.2 meter. Okay, so your original length was 1 meter and your change in length was 0.2 meter. Your total new length became 1.2 meter. So if you are allowing the system to expand, it means what? You are not stopping them from expansion. And if you are not stopping them from expansion, then they will expand freely without any stress. Without any stress. But once you will stop them and you will say, come on, don't expand, don't expand, that time they will be under stress. And because that stress is coming because of thermal expansion, you are stopping the thermal expansion. That's why the name is thermal stress. I hope you guys are getting. Okay, we'll do one thing. If you have understood, you tick in this zone. If you have not understood, tick in this zone. If you have not understood, tick here. If you have understood, tick here.